worldwide are about to celebrate the birth of Jesus in Bethlehem more than 2,000 years ago. The historic city is enjoying its busiest year on record for tourists. Seth Doane traveled there to see the Christmas celebrations get underway and met a group of Americans who made the spiritual journey. Seth then took a tour of modern-day Bethlehem, a city with a history as old as the Bible.
In the hills outside Bethlehem, some ways of life haven't changed much in 2,000 years. A shepherd tends to his flock in a scene reminiscent of biblical times. Not far away, in the heart of modern Bethlehem's densely packed town center, the Church of the Nativity marks what the faithful celebrate as Jesus' birthplace. Inside, filing down into the grotto where it's said that manger once was, we met a group of Americans. And wonders of his love. Karen McCarty made her pilgrimage from Fort Worth, Texas.
We watched you in there singing. You got teary. Why?
Well, I'm a follower of Jesus, and it's very special to be where he was born.
Bethlehem today is under the Palestinian Authority. Over the years, it's been occupied by Ottomans, British, Jordanians, and Israelis, and that culture mix pours onto the street. There's chicken shawarma and falafel, trinkets for tourists, and this unlikely stop for some pilgrims. Christian tattoo artist Walid Abouyash says he's drawn thousands of these crosses. William Hanna from Southern California told us why he was getting his.
To show all my friends, look where I did, look where I went, look what I have.
It's a permanent way to mark a pilgrimage.
It's something like holy.
Yes.
Making a tattoo?
Yeah. In a holy place in Bethlehem.
It's holy and a hotspot for clashes between Palestinians and Israelis, as we witnessed reporting here last year.
Now there's Okay. Now projectiles have just been thrown in our direction. We're moving back with many of the Palestinians here who are retreating from where the Israelis are.
Tempers flared in the wake of the U.S. decision to move its embassy from Tel Aviv to the contested city of Jerusalem, which neighbors Bethlehem, but is sealed off from it.
One prominent feature of the modern Bethlehem landscape is this giant separation barrier, which the Israelis started building back in 2002 as a security measure. It effectively cuts off the Palestinian territories from Israel. The separation barriers here, the hotels here. This is not a typical place for a hotel.
This is the point. This was Banksy's idea.
Banksy, the secretive British street artist, developed the walled-off hotel, which advertises the world's worst view. It's both place to stay and political statement.
We tried to protest the wall through our hotel.
Hotel manager Wissam Salsa grew up here. He pointed to where Banksy painted angels trying to pull the wall apart.
This is commentary on refugees.
Inside the hotel, the artist continued to provoke.
This is David by Michelangelo, but you can see that tear gas is surrounding.
We asked if by using violence, Palestinians made this barrier necessary.
I think more oppression raised the chance of violence in the future.
Gazing out at the separation barrier, these Belgian tourists told us they'd come to Bethlehem for the contemporary art, but were drawn in by its history and something more.
To come here is like opening a door because I'm not really religiously minded, but here I think you can feel a little bit of the history. I think I feel the roots. I must be coming from here.
There certainly was a distinctive spirit in the air at Bethlehem's Christmas tree lighting, a modern mix of cultures and traditions, all sharing a connection to this ancient place. For CBS This Morning, Seth Doane, Bethlehem.
Love the idea. You come for the art, you learn the history, or if you're coming for that history.
The walled-off hotel, I think I'll stay there.
Yeah.
Works for me.